All right.
Let's see what we got.
What are they starting with?
Resident Evil.
Good call.
Gotta be, right? It's the biggest flagship right now. Yeah. It's the biggest flagship, man. It's the one with all the bells and whistles. Everybody's all over it right now. Why would you not want to start with your biggest title?
Oh, it blew up. I think within the first few days they had like 4 million sales.
Yeah.
4 million copies sold, that is.
It's such a good game, man. It's so good. I really, really liked Resident Evil 8.
Northern Nerdcast
so often,
just beat Intergrade.
Oh, nice.
Well done, buddy.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village.
There you go.
The Resident Evil franchise continues.
Hey, what's up, Hell Monkey? How you doing, man? It's been a long time.
The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story.
Hope you're doing well over there on the other side of the big blue.
5th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce
over
Tsuyoshi
Scotland.
Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
All right.
Oh man, Resident Evil is not for me. I can't do this crap. Come on.
So good.
Ah.
Oh man.
As you know, like running content. Oh yeah. Hard work, man, for sure. Oh, we're doing great, buddy. We're doing great.
Oh, so creepy. I'm getting flashbacks.
I think it's time you left things in my hands.
I got nothing. Get me out of here.
Go on.
Close the stream. Close the stream.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil Re:Verse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite
I forgot about this.
heroes and bioweapons. I'm
looking forward to this one now.
Re:Verse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the
Killer. It's killer, man. I appreciate what it is. When is that coming out? Dude, I don't. It's supposed to be out later this year. They said. That's all we know right now, Hell Monkey. By popular demand, development has just started an additional DLC for the Resident Evil Village. There you go. DLC on the way.
Sweet.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful
what they'll do for
update.
DLC.
Next up, Some long-awaited news from the
A taller
world of
lady.
Monster Hunter, where it's adventuring
Play
alongside
as Lady
monsters
Demetrius.
and
Yeah.
with friends.
That's all I
Demetrius. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Oh.
Let's dive into the brand new
Monster Hunter
story-based
Stories.
RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
There was a Monster Hunter Stories 1.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like a side series. It's
Like Telltale or?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
It just has a lot more story drive and character stuff going on.
This was his fate.
Okay.
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekola Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
You think you gotta play the first one and know what's going on?
No, I think there's each like a separate chapter, but something that affects the entire world of Monster Hunter.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the Wings of Ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
Oh, that's kind of cool combat.
Yeah.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control
I'm actually
them?
interested in this.
It's not about
Pretty
control.
cool.
Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Looks impressive. I wonder how well it runs on the Switch though.
What kind of power does Ratha
Yeah.
really have? Why are all of these
How Monkey wants to know what's been everybody's favorite part of E3 so far.
want to take Ratha for themselves?
Scott, you start.
All I have are questions.
Oh man, it's hard to say. There's just so many that would be an easy answer.
Yeah.
Like I like seeing the Halo multiplayer. I liked Replace. I think that one is
Replace looks cool. Yeah.
Redfall looks like an interesting standout.
It's too much for his body to bear.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot to pick from there. If I had to pick one thing, it would have been Starfield, but they didn't really show too much.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy that they kind of came out and they're like, here's the launch date. We're confident with this. Here you go. You know, we'll show you more soon, but here's kind of what the game engine looks like, because the Creation 2 that they made looks really good, in my opinion.
Nice.
But I don't know, my highlight. All right, oh, what would it be? Stalker 2, dude. It looks really cool. It's all in that Chernobyl setting, and after playing Chernobyl 8, if I can play like a Metro game that it kind of has that feel to it, I'm totally down. So probably Stalker 2.
Yeah. Xbox had a great showcase. I really enjoyed their showcase. Ubisoft was all right, but I did have I do want to see more of Avatar. That one looks cool. It was just a CG trailer, but what I want to see is some gameplay, and then I'll have a better understanding and maybe some gameplay of what we're like getting into, right? Like, is it open world? Is it linear? How story focused is this? Is it an RPG? Like, there's so many questions, but the world of Avatar just has so many possibilities. Looks really cool. Trial version available June 25th.
Wow. Transfer your save data too.
Nice.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
If Hell Monkey, what has been your highlight so far, man?
Far Cry 6 is growing on me. Yeah, each time. Yeah, for sure, dude. Far Cry 6 looks awesome.
Oh, the villain just
Pretty
is
epic, right?
awesome,
And how
man.
about that
And then the
announcement?
gameplay just looks
The
out of
canine
control.
companion
So
Palamute from Monster
I'm totally
Hunter
down
Rise
too.
will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release.
I'm also just throwing it out there.
Peek at the game
Best
with the
trailer,
Monster
Outer
Hunter
Worlds
Stories
2, though.
2, Wings of Ruin.
Dude,
Trial
really?
Engine.
The best trailer.
It was them
was
joking how they had
hilarious.
nothing. It was so good. It was good.
Like I watched it again, I'm like, that was actually really funny, man. Like it was so clever.
Yeah.
And I love the music in Outer Worlds. It's incredible. It's got that, you know,
Let's find
that
out more.
just amazing Lord of the Rings kind of Elder Scrolls Fallout feel, where it's just
Yeah.
like, oh.
Hell Monkey says he can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice. That was honestly a highlight from yesterday or the day before. For sure.
Yep.
That was the one thing that stood out for me.
No, it does look cool. Honestly, I want to see more of the Black Panther. I want a lot more info on that. Marvel's Avengers. I'll jump in, I'll play that, and then I'll leave again.
Yeah. And just Guardians of the Galaxy, man, they're so funny, and it looked like it was gonna be really funny. And, you know, a cool kind of gameplay. We'll have to see more how the gameplay feels, but...
It's funny, we're talking about all the other conferences as they're talking about Monster Hunter Stories too. We gotta ask a question, I'm just answering.
They're showing a new monster, right?
No, sure.
Sure.
It just looks like a Rathalos. A Rathian.
I knew that.
Not sure what that weird thing is. The frilly neck. That's new to me.
Dude, I want to play it though. I do want to play this.
That looks really cool, man.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter is so crazy.
This is exclusive to the Switch.
This is all in the Switch one.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
good, man.
I believe Scott and I will be streaming the Nintendo Direct tomorrow as well.
Nice. What time's that at?
1 o'clock. Scott.
Nice. Right after my lunch.
Okay.
Probably won't be able to watch, which kind of is annoying, but I can hear the disappointment in your guys' voices. As the conference will go on.
Nice roadmap though. Got a roadmap for Monster Hunter.
They're just gonna come out, tap the mic, and say Zelda, Metroid Prime.
Boom.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah, it is.
Stories of adventure. Well,
And then they're gonna announce the
thing
character
Capcom
for
has in store
Smash.
for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future
Never
attorneys
played
will
this.
finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed pre-
Sound like she changed her voice there. Like somebody else said it for her. Sony made a huge mistake not doing this year, unless they have something massive planned. Dude, they're coming out with a state of play. They'll be having a state of play here shortly. It is.
What do they have this fall?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea at this point. I'd have to do a little bit of digging and research on that one. But they've got to have something. Well,
next year, though?
no. Okay, so Horizon could be this fall. That's what they've said. Could be. God of War Ragnarok push to next year. They said that
next year.
Yeah, absolutely. And they said that it could even push Horizon Forbidden West to next year as well. So yeah, what else do they have? I don't know what they're working on. They do have 25 titles in development though. So they're not shy on games coming. It's just when and when do they want to showcase those?
It's time for another Sony Smash Bros.
Dude, I would like that, honestly.
I'd love it.
Oh man, I enjoyed the last one.
2, man. Let's go.
PlayStation All-Stars was is that what it's called? That's not what it was called, was it?
PlayStation All-Stars.
It was, eh? Man, I played the crap out of that on Vita.
I call it Sony
Rest in
Smash
peace,
Bros.
Vita.
You know,
It's because it was
Smash
Sony,
Bros.
so
did it first.
Yeah. Dude, I liked it. I had a blast playing that.
Yeah, man. I played that so much on my Vita. That's like the one game I have the most trophies in. I almost platinumed that game.
Hell Monkey, Sony's like, yo, no crossplay, no cross progression. Pay $500 to play games that you can also play on PS4. Pretty much. Honestly, right
exactly
now.
It, man.
Yeah, unless you're a die-hard Ratchet and Clank fan, you're missing out on Rift Apart right now, which was absolutely incredible.
There's no
Returnal.
taking away from what Sony is and what they have. It's just something's gonna have to change, man. Like I was saying to you guys, you can buy basically a game with its season pass for the price of an entire year of Game Pass on Xbox.
Yeah.
You know, that's a.
Hello, I'm Jonathan.
You know, people aren't going to want to play third-party games as much on their PlayStation. That's what my biggest fear, I guess, would be for PlayStation, is that people will mostly, you know, they'll buy it for its exclusives, but mostly, even like I've seen a lot of YouTubers now and stuff that are saying that they primarily play on the Series X.
Yep.
But they've played Rift Apart and given it a 10 out of 10, and then Returnal a high number. Like, you know, like their games have been sick, but it's just people are playing it on the other console because it's way cheaper.
Yeah, well, exactly, right? Northern Nerdcast goes, Drew, Hitman 3 or Ratchet? Or both. I'm like, dude, you gotta get both. Like, don't make me do that. No, you can't pick one of the. They're so different. But Ratchet, oh man. Like,
well, finish Hitman since you beat 1 and 2. That's my recommendation.
Absolutely. Those exclusives are brilliantly through that. Though that's why we keep, buying consoles. Absolutely. Right? PlayStation pumps out just memorable, non-stop action pumping freaking games over there that are exclusives you can't get anywhere else. Now they're starting to bring some to PC.
Except for PC, yeah,
right?
I was gonna say.
Right? Some are coming to PC now, which is a bit of a surprise, but come on, man, you're forgetting the boss.
I can't wait for the Xbox exclusive straight to PC Days Gone 2.
Ah, yeah, right.
Yeah,
right. They just say, you don't want to make it? All right, well,
so,
we'll give you that Game Pass money.
Yeah.
I want to see when they come up with their own answer for Game Pass. Like, PlayStation's got to realize now that all, like, what they're missing out on, right? Like, it's huge. Jim Ryan stated that that's really not their business model. I'm like, well, then you're losing, because look at their business model with Game Pass, and it's killing it over there, right? It's crushing it. 30 games announced yesterday, 27 of them are coming to Game Pass. More and more games are getting discovered because of Game Pass. More people are sticking around playing games because of Game Pass. More people are playing games they've never played before because of Game Pass. Like, what do you got, Sony? You've got exclusives, so you jump in over to PlayStation, play your exclusives, and then bounce. That's coming from a Sony fanboy, just saying. Right? Like, I'm a PlayStation fan, but I'm just, this is how it is.
No, dude, they'll make Drake's Uncharted 11.
Oh man, I wanted another Uncharted. I thought they'd announced something this week, and I haven't seen anything.
I think
Northern
they need to be a
Nerdcast.
part of
Ryan's an
E3,
idiot.
man. They just need to play with everyone else. That's what, like, you know, it's like everyone's here.
Yeah.
Except for like Take-Two, except for Rockstar. I mean, they do their own thing, but I don't know. Like EA, everyone needs to just kind of just come back to E3, man. I hate this trickle feed crap that we get all year. It's so lame, in my opinion.
Yeah, I want one big blowout, right? Just like a big old, here's everything that everybody
Here's Christmas
has.
for gamers, right?
Yeah, it's just E3 was decent this year, but there's some definite misses. Man, we watched Prime Matter. Scott and I almost fell asleep watching that thing for 2 hours. Such a
that was
boss.
very, very long.
Oh my god. Square Enix was okay. Ubisoft I thought was decent, but it wasn't wonderful, right? Like, we knew a lot of the stuff that they were already working on. They didn't have anything new to show. Still didn't see any Splinter Cell. You want to keep bringing that up and beating a dead horse.
No Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Nope, none of that either.
Even just saying like, oh, we are working on it. No, it's just like silence.
Nothing.
In courtroom battles,
no hope.
Players will attempt to
Not even a little hope to have.
No.
Of their client.
Yeah, you know what? If they came out with Final Fantasy 15 too, that would be a good hit. But they like to push the forefront of technology. I think that's the Series X nowadays.
Yeah. Hell Monkey, we are not gonna get a Days Gone 2. Petitions have been signed and they tried. Jim Ryan's like, not gonna happen. Sony Bend is working on a new IP. We don't know what they're working on, but they're working on something new, and it is not Days Gone 2.
Conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Man, these games have been made forever. Like, who's buying these things? Why not though? It's one of the best ever selling games of all time. Dude, it's one of Sony Ben's best selling games. Right? It's one of their best titles, but it's not enough for PlayStation.
And dude, it was like their
point out one of these contradictions among the
introductory.
jurors,
Sorry, I
you
can't
might
say
just
that
change their
word.
mind.
But their introduction to like that
fist,
style of
each
game,
juror
you know,
you
it was like,
persuade
all right, this
sends
is
a
their first
fiery
one.
ball
The
towards
next
scales
one,
above
this is
and literally
what we
scales of
want to do.
justice.
The PS5 is so incredible. We could
each
do
contradiction
this
right.
with
Persuade
haptic
the
feedback
jury,
and with
help
whatever
Oh,
else.
man.
Like the potential's there for an amazing game.
Northern Nerdcast, I don't know why this is still on, dude.
This has just been a
This is the longest jury. Like, I feel like I'm actually in court right now.
There's a reason why we're not talking about it, right? We've
Sorry, guys, if anyone does want to watch this.
July. It's available July 27th.
Okay.
I'm finding a lot of these conferences are just way too long for what they need to be.
And titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom. But what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from
Really?
the
Close it out.
stars of Capcom.
Yeah.
Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including
Esports?
updates
They're
on the
ending on
Capcom Pro
esports?
Tour, Intel World Open,
I get how
Street
big it
Fighter
is,
League,
but
and all the other content on Capcom Fighters.
Is there not like a
Over to
new
you
fighting
guys.
game? Is there not a new...
a new anything? Dude, there's
Mega
nothing new.
Man.
There's nothing new. They didn't announce anything fucking new here. Resident Evil Village.
DLC coming because the fans asked for it. They have
That's right.
nothing to show for it.
Monster Hunter. The Great Ace Attorney stuff. And now we're into esports, and then we're gonna close the show.
Hands down, I think it's got to be the worst conference.
Oh. At least it's short.
Yeah.
But I'm into a point.
What we have for everyone today, Street Fighter 5, Capcom E3, it just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! Nice! What? That was nasty! And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter 5 is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world.
Dude, they're gonna do this for 10 minutes?
Country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0.
I love competitive play. I love fighting games. But this isn't for everybody, man.
Capcom Pro Tour to prove it.
And I don't know that Street Fighter is really highly recognized at all, you know? Like Tekken is kind of the main one, and Smash Bros is like its own thing.
Smash. Then Mortal Kombat's in their own world as well. Like they're
Mortal Kombat's really big in North America, right? Like that's
North America and Europe.
Yeah, sorry, and Europe too. I just meant, I guess, less Japan compared
Yeah.
to like Street Fighter and Tekken. Like these are huge over down in Asia.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right, we take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot.
I think this is cool. I think they do need to do this. Anyone play Fighter Guilty Gear Strive? No.
Heard of it?
Nope.
I've heard of Guilty Gear. It's one of those games that needs to come back. It's been a long time, if I'm thinking of the right one.
For 2021.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
I forget what the other one that's underrepresented is. I think BlazBlue, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that one too. I've seen it.
Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the
It started the 3 versus 3 fighters.
to become a successful Street Fighter 5 player.
Drop it in the Discord. Yeah, please do, man. Dragon Ball Fighters. Get out of here, Northern Nerdcast. Just kidding, buddy.
There's so many Dragon Ball Fighters already. They were putting out like a Budokai every year for a while.
In this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content, but now you actually have your teammates at your back and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget
The Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing.
They have really good commentators, by the way.
Yeah,
pretty sure they have like some of the best.
I'm sure they do. Man, like Street Fighter is huge. I'm not gonna deny what it is, but if this is how you end off your conference, that is not a good move.
Esports.
Yeah. Like.
Does anybody remember Bloody Roar?
Yeah, vaguely, like really vaguely.
Yeah, it was a one and done. It just disappeared. I think it was an arcade fighter, actually, for a long time.
Yeah,
what game?
But
Bloody Roar.
Oh, I remember that game.
Everybody had like an animal form. So you'd be fighting, and then the guy just like turns into a wolf.
What about Primal Rage? Remember that one?
Primal Rage.
Anybody
Man, these are ringing a bell.
Oh, dude.
You guys ever play Mace 64?
Mortal Kombat rip. Good, whatever, dude. Get out of here. Man, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. Dude, I thought we might have seen something come back with Killer Instinct. We didn't see anything at all.
Oh, it's kind of sad about that, actually.
It's almost like it's dead.
Well, they had a bit of a rocky go, man. Like, they had one company at the start, and then another company completely took over.
Iron Galaxy took over.
Yeah, and then I just didn't like it as much after that. I felt like the graphics actually looked different. Like, it looked like a different game. It was
on the
weird.
road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap.
I totally played Bloody Roar, by the way.
This is it.
Let's recap what we all saw.
Let's recap. What?
Recap. We were only here for half an hour. We watched 90 minutes for Xbox. Didn't have to recap that.
25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the
What was the other one that you mentioned? Something Rage?
Primal Rage.
Wings of Ruin
Primal
and
Rage.
Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases.
I don't know if I played Primal Rage.
This shows me that Capcom have absolutely nothing to show at all. And they shouldn't even been here. They had no business doing this. It wasn't necessary at all. Which is unfortunate, man, because they got to be working on something.
Give me that Mega Man Battle Network. It's been 10 years at least.
I'm so shocked.
I'm blown away. Dude, this is Capcom. And like... nothing. They had nothing really to show here.
No Marvel vs. Capcom for the latest movies.
Yeah. Oh man, I want NetherRealm to take that. Let them make a Marvel fighting game, please. Save us all. That'd be incredible. Well,
imagine they had DC and Marvel's license.
Ooh, head to head. Oh, that'd
Frank West beating up Batman.
Oh, it'd be so good. They'd have to have a massive roster, though, right? Like it'd be huge.
It would be ridiculous. And then you get like Scorpion as a DLC because you know that would happen.
NetherRealm was making an Injustice show. Yeah, I've heard that actually. They're probably right now working on Injustice 3.
Welcome back, and that is a wrap.
That was.
Presentation. I thought I rhymed for a second, and then I was gonna go that rhyme.
Come on, man. Pretty bad. That's an understatement. They had nothing to show there whatsoever. Resident Evil Village, Monster Hunter Stories 2, the demo's coming on the 25th, Monster Hunter Rise Roadmap, Ace Attorney, and then they ended it off on esports.
Dude, they didn't even show anything for Resident Evil. They literally just had a smoky screen saying they're working on.
They confirmed that those series are still existent.
Yeah,
like Monster Hunter, still gonna be a thing. Don't worry. They didn't stop at World.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, man.
And Resident Evil made them a giant amount of money, so they're like, "Don't worry, we'll make more."
Come on, that was.
Can you give negative points? Because I think I'm at a negative like 5 for this.
So disappointing. That was a disappointing conference. Not impressed.
Over way too much time spent on the 3 things that they showed.
Oh yeah.
If they did a 2D Mega Man, that still would have been great. there's
Yeah,
something
man.
there.
Even a mobile Mega Man. Anything.
Yeah.
I would have taken that.
Yeah, that was what a
It's that
Dead
hilarious
Rising.
laughing. It's just hilarious.
Could I think Dead Rising is Capcom? I'm pretty sure that would have
Man.
been a good one.
Yeah, Dead Rising 5, man.
dude. Isn't there? I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up at this point. What happened to Deep? That was Capcom, wasn't it?
Deep.
Deep. It was called. Hang on, I'm looking it up. Oh man, it was shown so long ago. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm getting everything but. It's like the game disappeared. Come on, it was so cool. It started off with this whole like night scene, like an actual like knight in armor kind of thing. Man, I'm telling you, it was a thing, and now it's just ticking me off. Deep Down. Deep Down. That's what it was. It was announced for PS4. Okay.
But it went the way.
Kind of Dark
Deep
Souls-y
Down
looking thing.
Yeah, Deep Down is a single player or up to 4-player co-op dungeon crawler gameplay has been described similar to both Capcom's own Dragon's Dogma and as well as Dark Souls. Dude, it was
Deep Down canceled. Renewed their trademark. Oh, there you go. Renewed in 2020 last year.
So nothing. So we got nothing.
Nothing so far. They're just holding on to the Scalebound name.
That's
What a great concept.
You're talking about a game that
sick.
exists in the same universe that Sinbad Genie movie. Yeah, wow. But dude, I know it looked awesome, and nothing. It just like vanished. It disappeared. So, like, I don't know. Everybody, hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Unfortunately, that was not a very good conference. That's pretty disappointing. Yeah, it was good to chat. It's always fun to chat. I always love talking about games and things like this. So that was cool. Scott and I will be back tomorrow with ITG Daily at 11 a.m. Eastern, then followed up by, I believe it's 1 o'clock. We'll be going back again. Scott and I will be back with the Nintendo Direct. So until tomorrow, everybody, have a great night.